You are now listening to Mike's Opinion. Logic Unleashed.
That's right, you are now listening to and watching the Mike's Opinion podcast. I'm Mike. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. You know, that's the first thing I always want to know. How are you doing? You doing all right? You doing okay? Summer is winding down. It's going to be September. Just a minute. Oh, snizzak. Kids are back in school. Holiday season. It's going to be cold outside. Yes, yes, and yes. But as always, I hope you are doing okay. Today, this episode, you know, I've shared quite a bit about me over the last 3-4 years, but not a whole lot, right? So today, I gotta let y'all know some of the things that get on my nerves. They call them pet peeves. And we all got them. We all got it, right? Things that just work our nerves that we just be like, why? You know? You got pet peeves, let me know. Mike's Opinion Show at gmail.com. That's where you can hit me up anytime, anywhere on the socials, the TikTok, Facebook, IG, Twitter, all of that. Search the Mike's Opinion Podcast and you will find me. Slide into my DMs or go public with it. Either way is fine with me. I welcome your participation. While I'm on that, like, share, comment, follow, and subscribe. Do it right now. Just pause for a second. Boom, 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 boom. Click, swipe, tip, tap, tap. Done. You can do it like that in 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Greatly appreciated. Really helps the show. You can help the show grow. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. And comment, especially like on YouTube, all the places, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast at. Right now, the only video place I have it uploaded is to YouTube. But do that, please. And if you got a few coins, throw me $1, $5, $10, whatever you feel comfortable with. I haven't put a single episode behind the Patreon firewall. I know a lot of people do that, but my main reason for doing this is not to generate income. Would I like some income? Absolutely. You can help me with that. Throw me 50 cents. What can you get for 50 cents these days? You can get some Mike's Opinion podcast. That's what you get. 50 cents a week, 50 cents a day, 50 cents a month, whatever you want to throw. I got Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I got a GoFundMe out there. There's several ways that you can contribute. And if you are balling, if you are getting the bags or that big bag, light me up. Do that. But most of all, right now, I would like your comment. Let me know what gets on your nerves. Say, yo, Mike, this is, you got a number, like a pet peeve list. I got a few items I'm about to drop on you right now. Now, a little background to this first one. Born and raised in New York City. I live in Dallas now, outside of Dallas, a northern suburb of Dallas. And I have for many, many, many years. Texas is my home now. And a lot of my boys up north is like, why are you in Texas, yo? Texas has been good to me. I can't complain. I really can't complain. They are business friendly. You know, the racism exists anywhere. New York, LA, Dallas. It don't matter where you at. When you live in my black skin and you say, yo, Mike, you light skin. So what? I'm black. I'm black. Huh? You're going to get it no matter where you at. It's hateful people all over the place. Ignorant, hateful people. And they on my list too. They on my pet peeve list too. But because I'm from New York, and I believe there's a divide. I don't know where the divide is. Like when you get to Georgia or Alabama or Louisiana, or maybe you get to like I said, like Georgia and then to the right, everywhere up the West Coast. But in New York, I was born and raised with mayonnaise on a hamburger or a cheeseburger. You put your mayonnaise, some ketchup, boom, 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 done. That's that. So when I came to the South, and I first, I used to live in Cali, I lived in Florida, and, and, and I went to like the fast food joint, and they put mustard on the burger. What? No, no, it's criminal. It's criminal. Let me know. Let me know because if you like mustard on a burger, I don't even know if we could be friends. I don't know. I don't know. Because, ew. Mustard goes on a dog, yo, on a hot dog. You get that joint off the cart. It's been sitting in there for 2 weeks. Boom, they take it out the water, put it in the steam bun, and boom, the Sabrett's joint with the spicy mustard. That's where mustard go. I don't even mess with it, and never really have. That plain old yellow plain mustard. I always been on the Goldens in the little jar, the spicy mustard from when I was shorty. You know what I'm saying? Salami sandwich, mustard. You could do mayonnaise or mustard. I never, ever do mayonnaise and mustard because I think that's like against the law in 30 states. You know what I'm saying? It should be anyway. So when I came to the South, I remember the first time. Well, no, I don't exactly remember the exact first time because it's been a long time that I've been in the dirty in the South. But hey, no, can somebody write your congressman and say, yo, fast food joints, who wants mustard and pickles on the burger? Now the pickles I sometimes could work with. I'm a bread and butter pickle dude, like the sweet pickle joints. I like them. I know some people that just be like, hey, it's only about your personal taste. Pet peeves are about your personal shit, what you like or don't like. And I'm letting you know so you get to know Mike of the Mike's Opinion podcast better. What gets on my nerves? Mustard on a hamburger is one of them because that shit is whack. Mayonnaise, this is my perfect burger go to, right? First of all, you need some quality beef. All right. The best burger I ever had in my life was ground beef, and it was a mixture of porterhouse and sirloin, and it was mixed up together, and it was grilled. Okay. And I'm not saying no more name. I already said the name of the mustard. Ain't nobody paying me nothing. I'm not sponsored. So until they sponsor me, I'm not saying no names. But I'm just going to say it's a fast food joint. The only fast food joint that flame broils they burgers. They got it right. Even down here in the South, they put mustard on that burger. But first, quality beef, preferably flame broil. All right. Brings out the juices, just caramelizes that the fat with the meat. Delicious. But you got your burger just right. And I like mine with a little pink in the middle. I don't like it bloody, and I don't like it completely done and dried out. I like it nice and moist with the perfect amount of pink in the middle. That's how I like mine. All right, medium well. Now it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's pink. And then the bun. I like a sesame seed bun. This is my perfect joint. A large bun, preferably. And you put a little butter on it and you toast it lightly. Excuse me. Where you got just enough little crunch, little toast, but not too toasty, just perfectly toasty. Then you hit it with the mayonnaise on both sides, top and the bottom of the bun. Then you swirl the ketchup, a little swirl of ketchup on the top and the bottom. Boom. Excuse me. You hit your burger on there, and I could really do without the cheese, frankly. Frankly, I'm a hamburglar. That's right. And then you put your lettuce. I prefer iceberg, nice and crisp. A nice, good hot house tomato or off the vine tomato that's ripe but not overly ripe. and not sliced too thick. I don't need no thick slice. I like thin slices, but a couple of them so I can spread them out, right? And then the onion, preferably. I like the red onion on my joint. I take the white onion, miss me with the yellow onion though. All right, the red onion. Then you get some of them bread and butter pickles, and I could do with or without those. But if I'm doing pickles, the sweet bread and butter pickles, close that bun up. Mwah, voila, the perfect burger. Mayonnaise, not mustard. So that's definitely one of my pet peeves. Because no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Another pet peeve of mine is stupid people. Oh my God. Oh, I could literally do a week's worth of episodes on stupid people, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to give you a couple examples because I don't mean people that are not book smart. I'm not the smartest, right? There's geniuses out here in academia and a variety of other um, subject matter or categories. I'm talking about like this idiot here in the Dallas area who's driving in a motorcycle with the little sidecar buggy joint with his dog in it with his lights off. This family is doing the food delivery joint for one of the many services. I ain't saying no names because I'm not sponsored. Support the show, please. Commercial free here. Appreciate that and light me up with some coins or some paper. Um, yo, so this family, I guess unfamiliar with the neighborhood anyway, he have his lights on his little scooter motorcycle joint. It's nighttime. They ain't see him. They had to swerve. They honked at him. He honked back, right? Then words was exchanged. He's following this family around this neighborhood, which he happens to live in. He gets off his bike, pulls out a gun, and starts dumping. Pow, 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 starts shooting into the car. Little did he know it was a 2-year-old girl back there, and he shot her twice. She is in the hospital recovering. Thank our lucky stars. But he's stupid and hateful. Okay. Another joint, right? This is just recent joints, and it just made me say these people are just dumb. Now, I don't know how you feel about drinking and driving. Don't. But teenager got a charger, the car charger, and 19 took out a family of 5. Mom, dad, and the kids driving drunk. Oh, may they rest in peace. Stupid. Stupid people. Stupid people. And if you're wondering, say, yo, Mike, you ever did some stupid shit? It's hard for me to recollect. I'm sure I must have. I'm human, right? And I guess to some degree, all humans do stupid shit, but that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about isolated incidents of bad judgment. I'm talking about all around stupid people. And by the way, that dude that shot the little 2-year-old girl. First of all, if I'm pops and I'm on scene, there is no way I am not killing that man. And I hate to say that because violence with violence, but just reaction in that moment, he could have shot me on my way to him. I'm getting to him. That kind of adrenaline. But they found out he had all kind of satanic symbols and Nazi symbols in his house. And that brings me to my next group of people that I don't like. that's a pet peeve. It's the racist. It's the hateful people. I don't hate anybody. And you say, yo, Mike, you must hate somebody. No, I don't hate anybody. I love all living creatures on earth. Snakes, racists that want to hang me from a tree, that can't stand me on sight just because of my wide nose and my dark skin. On sight, they hate me. I love them. In fact, I pity them because that type of hatred is like a cancer. But it is a pet peeve because how could you be in 2020, 24, going forward, 2025, and so on and so on? How could you still be dumb enough, ignorant enough to still hate anyone just because of their race, ethnicity, culture? It's Earth. It's Earth. Hateful people work my nerves because they just, it's like, how could you still be that? How could you still be that? I don't know. It brings me to my next pet peeve because this is all really in one category. And it's like, why aren't humans peaceful yet? Why haven't we figured this out on planet? Why is there still war and bullshit and violence? Why am I the only one? And sometimes it feels like that. I know there's got to be other peaceful, kind, empathetic, loving, and caring people out there. There must be. Are you one? Please hit me up, MikeSpinningShow@gmail.com. Just say, I'm one of the peaceful ones. Hit me up on any of the socials. Follow me. Like, I'll follow you back. Yo, listen. It befuddles me. It confuses me how like road rage, how we just wild and still. Will we ever grow up as a species? That is a more, it's a pet peeve, but it's more than that for me. It saddens me. It disgusts me. It disappoints me. How we have not come together as a species. I'm not naive. I know. I know. Maybe that's just the way this earth was intended to be. Crazy, wild, and hostile. Maybe earth is a test. I don't know. But they get on my nerves. They get on my nerves. Other people that get on my nerves is another, it's a strong pet peeve of mine. People that don't take care of their pets or abuse animals and stuff. I don't know how you felt about the many stories of people that have mistreated dogs and they just fight them and leave them outside chained up, and and I get it, because just like there are good people and bad people, that don't stop there. There are personalities in the animal kingdom, and there's some disgruntled dogs and cats out there that's just pissed at the world. I get it. But you can rehome them. Maybe they just don't like you. Some pets could not like you. They got super smell. Maybe you just don't have the right scent. And they like, nah, I just don't like you, man. No, send me somewhere else. Let me find another owner or something. But people that don't take care of their pets, that don't realize that especially these dogs and cats, they have feelings. And you say, yo, Mike, you bugging. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I've been a pet owner my whole life. Right now, for those of you that follow me, I lost 2 cats and a dog recently that I had for 14 and 15 years, respectively. And So I'm in between pets right now. My I'm giving myself a break, but this I'm missing them. I'm missing having those types of companions, but they feel they have joy and smile and disappointment and sadness and anger and all of these emotions they feel. They like to play. They like to cuddle. They like to go for walks. Let's go hang out. Any dog I've had, like my last dog, Sandy, may she rest in peace. I can't tell you how much I miss that dog. Oh, I miss my dog. But I mean, wherever I was at, she was at. Let's go. When you see them saying, yo, that's my dog, that's where it comes from. Because those of you, my dog owners out there, and I'm both. I'm a dog, cat, I'm animal. I just like animals, period. Some of my homies call me Doctor, or used to call me Dr. Doolittle. And I kid you not, I can communicate with them. But people that mistreat they pets, I want to put them on a leash. I want to do unto them exactly what they do to their pets. And I know you say, yo, Mike, that ain't right. That's eye for eye. We'll turn the other cheek. Some people just don't, they can't learn. Like the only way they can learn is by some form of physicality. Some people, the written language, the spoken word, it don't get through until it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? To that type of person. Um, but that is definitely a pet peeve of mine. Oh, oh, I didn't expect to be getting worked up for this episode. This is a quick episode because I'm preparing some other stuff for some upcoming episodes. But I was like, yo, I'm just gonna share some of my pet peeves. I thought about those news stories. I was talking to somebody, having this debate about mustard versus the mayonnaise. Um, I only have a couple more, and they kind of related, but I have no tattoos. I have no piercings. I am pure as the driven snow. My wife is tatted up. I still love her, but she don't have too many tattoos. She don't have tattoos on her thighs and her hips and her ass. And I know I'm gonna catch some flack from my tattoo lovers. I don't like it. This is just me, particularly on the ladies, you know, because me and Todd Smith share the same things. Lady love. I love the ladies. Wifey knows it, so there's no disrespect there. If you want a reference, listen to the episode we just had sex, and you'll know how she feels about that. But I I see photographs on social media because it's a great time to be a man, a great time to be alive. For especially for people that lived in small towns, growing up in New York City as I did, I had exposure to many females on a daily basis, and it was spectacular. And for those that live in major metropolitan areas that have to walk places or take buses and trains like I did, there was no shortage of lovely ladies to look at. Okay. Now, all you got to do is look at your phone on social media, and it's plenty of beautiful women just standing there being cute, doing nothing, just flipping their hair 3,500 times, turning around saying, look at me. And I love it. It's great. They ain't doing shit, but just standing there looking pretty. But I know why they doing it. So they can get the follows and the likes. So that social media needs these girls, right? So they can get the products and they can get sponsored. And maybe they can get sponsored, if you know what I'm saying. But I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at them. But the tattoo on the thigh, like I'm not single, I'm married, and like I said, listen to the episode. We just had sex. I live. My wife is very, very. She lets me be me. I'll just put it like that. And um, so I don't have to hide. Sometimes I'll be like that. Well, look at this girl. Look at this girl. And I see these girls. Like I'm a finesse dude. I'm a sophistication dude. I like class with your shit. Whatever you do, do it classy. And even though I was born and raised in the ghetto, and I'm from the ghetto and from the projects in Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Um, I don't choose to remain of a ghetto mentality, okay? Because the ghetto has beautiful and great people in it. It also has a bunch of other shit attached to it, okay? So don't misunderstand me when I say class. You can live in the ghetto and still have class. But there are some, to me, a big ass face or a paragraph or a giant picture, some shit on your thigh, your hip, or your ass. To me, it's just lacks class to me. That's me. So I'm glad I'm not out there on the hunt. I'm glad I'm not out there dating because trends happen, right? When I was young, I followed a few trends. I had the permanent crease in my jeans, British Walkers, Playboy shoes. If you don't know what those are, look it up. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the shell toe Adidas, shit like that. So I get it. But there was a lot of them that I didn't. The piercings, the tattoos, all of that. I wasn't into that. Never have been. It just wasn't for me. Frankly, I don't understand it because I don't know what I want on me forever. A lot of people don't. Then they get that shit removed and their skin is fucked up. So, no, thank you. People to get they boo's name tattooed on them and then break up. What you gonna do now? Get it covered up or get it removed? I'm pretty sure that tattoo removal is getting better, but that's just it just screams no class to me, you know. And a lot of times I've seen in a lot of instances people get tattoos when they in pain or they mad or they sad, and it's a way to express that lack of joy. So I don't know if that's the case, but that shit gets on my nerves when I see a beautiful honey and then you look like a train in the 70s in New York, just graffitied up. You just it's tagged up, yo. It's just you can't remove that shit. And a lot of times it's for your ex dude. And I'm just like, I feel sorry for the dudes that's dating out there, because they gotta, kiss on honey, and you see Harold or Bobby or I love Mike or something like that. And there are a couple of honeys with my name tattooed on them, more than a couple, but I'm not going there right now. That was their choice. That was their choice. I've only suggested it to one, and she hadn't done it yet. I'm not even sure if I'm going to have her do it. Um, special person, but I I just can't take that. And my last, I just this coincides with that. Trends. I know people follow trends. I ain't been 20 something for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand it. It just goes down to basic hygiene to me. Long toenails. It's more than a pet peeve. It's an ill. It's just and I'm seeing that on a lot of these honeys. Long fingernails on a dude too. But you know, I'm straight, so yo, dude, do you whatever you want to do. But when I see these beautiful women, and I'm a foot guy, I'm a whole body guy, really. I don't have a particular spot, but I do like feet. I like a girl with a pretty foot. I can appreciate a pretty foot. You know, that's a prerequisite of mine. Back in my dating days, I'm looking because if your feet is jacked, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I might smash, but it's not gonna be a long-term relationship because I can't look at your feet like that every day. But now they're getting, you know, a manicure and a pedicure used to consist of, you know, for the ladies getting your nails done. And I hate all the fake shit they put on there. I've never been, you know, the press on nails or the acrylics or whatever, the French, this and that, whatever. If it don't grow out you, I'm not with it. I like all natural women. That's just me. Again, I'm not throwing no shade to my honeys that's out there getting booties and lips and fake nails and the eyelashes. If you've never heard of Mrs. Snuffleupagus, look her up. Cause y'all, some of y'all look like, I'm sorry, I'm not very. Let me stick to the toenails. Hmm. You got the weave. I can't even run my fingers through you. Anyway, don't hate me. This is you do you. But when it comes to them long toenails, yo, that shit is whack. Back in the days, you go get and not even back in the days. I mean, I guess it's your personal preference, but the ladies used to go get the fingernails done, and then the toenails would get clipped, shaped, and maybe painted, or maybe put some clear on that joint. But your joints were short and flush at least, maybe even a little bit less with a little toe. But now, no. Why? Why? And I ain't got nothing against Asian people, but I don't know too many black-owned nail shops. So they didn't got y'all now for the fingers and the toes. And you know, you turn over in the bed with your man and cut an artery. Next thing you know, he gone because you got the long ass, nasty ass toenail. I just don't like it. That is a pet peeve of mine. And again, I'm glad I'm not out there dating because that would be what we have to. You know, we got to talk about that. If everything else is right, but you feeling that, and I'm like, yo, we can take it to the next level, but them toenails gonna have to go. Preferably the fake fingernails, all like anything. Anyway, I'm trying to stick to the nails. Please consider not having long toenails. And you say, yo, Mike, you ain't out there for say that. Some dudes like it. Well, more power to them. Because no, I ain't seen one set of long toenails that ever look good to me. It's an instant no to me. As soon as I see that, the face will look good, the natural hair, they'll have all the joints. And you know, now you look at all these honeys, the eyelashes, like I said, Mrs. Snuffleupagus, they look, they're waving at you. It's ridiculous. But and you get to the feet, they're beautiful. You get to the feet and go, why? I just think that's whack. Anyway, today was some of my pet peeves, some of the things I don't like that work my last nerve. But let me know yours. As somebody say, the Mike's Opinion podcast get on my damn nerve. You entitled to say that. Baldy gets on your nerves. I understand. And I respect it. I respect it. You respect mine, I'll respect yours. We could disagree and we can agree to disagree. Because please, if you're one of those honey dips, one of them young ladies, one of them women out there with the long toenails, please, and there's a justification for it, and tell me why it's hygienical. Hygienical, is that a word? I don't think that's a word. If it's good hygiene, and why you think it looks pretty. I'd like to know. I would like to know. Chime in. Get in the comments. Hit me up anywhere on the socials. Let me know. Rep your toes. And to my young ladies out there that can relate, and it's many of them that can. That's all natural. Natural hair, natural eyelashes, natural eyebrows, natural booty, lips, booties, natural toenail, all natural. If it don't grow out you ain't rocking with it. Mwah. To you. And mwah to the toenail girls too. Because I still got love for you. I just don't like your feet. Not even the whole foot. Just the long ass toenails. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. It's Mike's opinion. So don't get mad. And ultimately, if that's what you like, that's what you like. Summer's almost over. I hope you guys are okay. I hope everybody out there is okay. I hope you're doing well. I really do. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there one day at a time. And I really do appreciate you. No doubt for listening and for watching. Once again, I invite you. I urge you. Support the show, please. Greatly appreciate it. I would really appreciate it. I will see you next week. I'm Mike. This is the Mike's Opinion Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening to Mike's Opinion. Logic Unleashed.